Hey, what's up guys, this is Pittsburgh64 here, and I'm going to be doing a video response to the Select Daddies Pittsburgh Steelers Season Recap 2012. As you can tell, number 86 from Pittsburgh Steelers, Hines Ford. I know he's retired, but he's still my boy. Alright, let's start on the offensive side of the ball, what Pittsburgh Steelers did this season. They were on the lower half offensively. They were ranked 21st. Total offense, 21st in points per game, 20, yards per game, they're ranked 21st, passing yards, they're ranked 14th, okay, for Pittsburgh Steelers, but 28th in the run. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's who we're talking about here, the Pittsburgh Steelers ranked 28th in the run. Ugh. Ben Roethlisberger had about 3,200 passing yards this season, 26 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. That's good. I'll take it. 30 sacks, though. He's been sacked 30 times. This is just Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not not the other offensive linemen, or not the other quarterbacks. You can argue that, it's because of how he plays. Yes, that could be part of it. So I'd say maybe 4 or 5 sacks might have came from that. Maybe half of it. But 30 sacks with an injury-prone quarterback. We know Ben Roethlisberger gets injured every time he's touched. So why don't the Pittsburgh Steelers invest a lot of money into the offensive line? Maybe. Like Alan Faneca, remember Alan Faneca? Those great years that we had Steelers. He's won a Super Bowl with us. He was just one of my favorite players of all time. I don't know, he just fell off right after. I don't even know if he's still playing or not anymore. Running backs, like I said, ranked 28th. Pittsburgh Steelers ranked 28th. I'm just going to keep saying that throughout. Rashard Mendenhall did get hurt pretty much this entire season, which he's our elite runner. Now, Jonathan Dwyer did show some Jerome Bettis-style physical running. He led our team with about 650 rushing yards. For a backup, that's pretty decent. Third stringer, that's pretty decent. But still, ranked 28th in the run. I'm just going to keep saying that for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fullbacks, non-existent. I guess David Johnson, I guess he's okay, but he's no Dan Kreider. Remember Dan Kreider with Jerome Bettis and Deuce Staley in 04 and 05? Oh, God. Now that was physical running. Wide receivers, Antonio Brown, Mike Wallace, and Emmanuel Sanders. This is a pretty good trio. Mike Wallace didn't have a 1,000-yard season. In fact, he did lead our team in yardage, but only by about 20 yards. He didn't lead our team receptions. Heath Miller was second our team in yardage by only about 20 yards, but led our team in receptions. He had about 71 for about 816 yards. Heath Miller is one of the best, if not the best, tight end in the league. Maybe Vernon Davis from San Francisco, or Tony Gonzalez from Atlanta in this 16th season. It's pretty damn good. Or the Patriots tight ends. Yeah, they're pretty elite too. And Jason Rinn from the Cowboys. You could definitely put Heath Miller in that category. He's always been good. But the offensive line, good God. If this is the biggest hole in our offense, I know the past couple drafts that we've gotten offensive linemen, which is good, we're building, but our left side still sucks. Our left side of the offensive line, that's the majority where the sacks come from. The left tackle position, the left guard position need to be freaking emphasized, either in the free agency or in the second or third round of the draft. I'll tell you what the first round of the draft has to be. Defensively, this defensive line sucks. This is not the same defensive line for some. Yeah? Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to quickly go to the store, get some stuff. Now, back to what I was saying. The defense. The defensive line is terrible. Casey Hampton, future Hall of Famer nose tackle. He's getting old. He's my favorite player on the team, but there's not much left for him. Oh, God. Cameron Haywood and Ziggy Hood. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on those two. Oh, God. Ugh. Draft bust. And the linebacking crew has been the strength of the Steelers' defense for the past 40 years. I mean, you talk about Penn State linebacker you could talk about pro linebacker team, or I don't know, professional linebacking team, Pittsburgh Steelers from the 70s on, Hall of Famers, all pros, Lamar Woodley, Lawrence Timmons. Enough said. Larry Foote's up there. James Harrison's not what he used to be. He's a free agent. I'd re-sign him. I'd definitely. Same with Casey Hampton. I know those guys are old, but those guys have been the cornerstone of your defense. And besides, you have to have at least one veteran on the line, one veteran in the linebacking crew, one veteran in the secondary. Can't have an all-rookie team. So keep James Harrison. He's still got a couple years left in him, I think. Give him 2 more years, have him retire in 2015, and there you go. Secondary. Oh, God. Where do I even begin? Steelers are ranked number 1 in pass defense. That tells you how bad defenses are nowadays, because this defense was pathetic, especially in the secondary. I couldn't even imagine how bad the number 32nd pass defense is. If this is ranked number 1, good God, I don't even think they would. Oh, God. Corners. Let's just start with corners. Probably the worst of the 3 secondary positions. Ike Taylor's decent. He went to a couple of Pro Bowls. The number 2 corner. I'm waiting. Someone tell me how good our number 2 corners have been the last 10, 12 years. I'm waiting for an answer. All right, moving on. Free safety. Ryan Clark is okay. He's a hard hitter. He can hit someone. I'll tell you that much. Not so much as a cover guy. This guy's your hard-hitting safety. He's pretty good when he's healthy. Now, I know against the Broncos, he can't play because of his blood disease where he cannot breathe the Denver air, so he can never play. So when we play the Broncos, it's never good. So he can never be signed on to the Broncos. Can't trade him. Palmo, we all know about Palmo, how good he is, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest safeties in the league, one of the greatest, probably our best safety that's ever played in Steelers history. But Palmo can't do all the work, especially when he's not healthy. And when he's not healthy, you've seen the difference. You guys seen the difference. We all seen the difference. So the NFL draft. What do they do here? If you're going to go offensively in the first round, lineman, get an offensive tackle, please. Left tackle, please. Or left guard, please. Fluker from Alabama, Warmack from Alabama, maybe. You can even put a Barrett Jones. I mean, he's played in all 5 positions. Why not? Get a versatile offensive lineman. Defensive line, please. Defensive tackle. I don't know. Maybe a Jesse Williams, maybe? From Alabama. I know I'm an Alabama fan, but I'm just saying. All the first round teams, you can go in there. Since
Pittsburgh Steelers refuse to draft SEC players. I don't know why. They never do. They always draft Big Ten players. And you want to know why the Pittsburgh Steelers suck on defense. Hey, why don't you get some instead of these Big 10, Big 12 players you always get? I don't know, maybe get a couple SEC defensive players. I don't know. For the linebacking crew. And if you're going to replace Larry Foote, hey, you got a guy from Notre Dame that doesn't has an imaginary girlfriend with all that talent. Hey, why not put him on the Steelers? He fits a 3-4 inside linebacker perfectly. I don't know. That might help our defense, especially in the passing game, because Manti Te'o, first of all, led all linebackers. I think he led the country in interceptions. Catching? Hey, he could have. Hello? He knows how to play defense in the pass? I don't know. That might help you a little bit. Secondary, the one safety from Texas, maybe? Or any corner would be great. And the free agency, Darrelle Revis. Sign him, please. And I'm sorry this video wasn't as good. This was more of just a rant. But that's it for me, guys. I got really nothing else to say here. Pisney64. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.